We're playing pools.
Pools?
Pools. Do you know what this is?
Pools?
By the way, we got 3 people here. Everyone say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Here we are. We came through this tunnel. So I imagine that we were climbing, just being
The
urban
Ninja
explorers.
Turtles renovated.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we are. So
Is that the phantom of the pool room?
well, we are the phantom of the pool room. So we just dropped in.
Can we see ourselves? If you look down, is it like
No,
you
it's not one of those. But immediately to our right, we've got a branching path this way and that way. We got a nice chair to sit in.
Can you pick up the chair?
We got all you need. No, but you can take in the scenery.
Man.
You just enjoy yourself.
We're a disembodied
Poolman.
sighing footsteps.
Which way would you like to go? Would you like to see to the pool, of course, but there's also we could go to the sneaky locker room, presumably. Oh, darkness. We could go into the darkness. Oh, but it's nice and bright. Isn't this comfortable? Isn't this relaxing and nice and atmospheric and peace and joy?
It feels like a tech demo.
It kind of is. As I booted this up today, it said, we've now added underwater. So I don't know what that's all going to mean. I was excited for this game. Just imagine the smell of this chlorine. Wouldn't that be nice? But I was so excited for this game to come out. I was watching gameplay of it back when it was like in beta on the guy's YouTube channel. But I think it's just one of those like developed by a very small team, if not like one guy type deals. But it's based on the pool room.
What the fuck are we watching? I'm so confused.
Listen,
right
we're
now.
exploring a labyrinth of glorious chlorine and
It feels
water.
like
A baptism.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of...
yeah. I was about to say like this is the Mormons simulate the wet dream.
Dude, this is look at the dark tunnel. What could possibly be? Doesn't it just pull you in? Doesn't it just allure you to like come explore me?
No.
I feel such relief. I don't know. Isn't this activating some primal
What
neurons
happened?
that are? Look, I'm just. Listen. Can you hear?
The whales.
The whales.
We get to hear the whales in the depths of the pools. Ooh, I commune with them.
What the fuck is going on? I feel like I don't get it.
We could leave. I feel like I don't.
This feels like WarioWare Advance almost.
You just weren't ready for it. Oh man. Okay, so as you know, and perhaps the audience, I don't know. I must have mentioned it at some point. I've always had a deep love of the aesthetic of I don't know, just water and tile. Doesn't it?
Oh, it's getting grosser.
Someone pulled it up. Hey, mister, bring the ladder back. I guess we're not alone. Spooky.
Oh, it's
right?
like a scary game?
Not really. It's like a slightly unsettling game, but I think that's for most people. For me, at least in the first and second level, it's so calming to me. Like
levels?
yeah, there's like 7 levels or something. But for me, I don't know. I get very calm.
So wait,
with that
hold
said,
on.
I have some critiques because this water should not be moving. This is an ancient, presumably primordial liminal space created by some Demiurge, I'm assuming, right? Because this type of structure wouldn't exist, created by mankind. So I'm assuming this is some pseudo nature that we've stumbled into. Why is the water moving? That should be
Doesn't
untouched.
water move?
No, not just the brownie in motion cannot account for this, Andrew. Have you ever walked into a pool area before anyone is allowed in and the water is completely still and you can see straight through to the bottom? It's not moving. That's a beautiful feeling, and they should have put that in this. But that's okay, whatever. This is someone's vision. This is almost my vision. When I had COVID-19 and I was
you were seeing?
Yes, I was sitting in the cold bath because I had a fever of 104 and I was like, oh god, I might be frying my brain. So I got into a freezing cold bath, and to try to comfort myself out of that horrible situation, I was pretending that I was in the pool rooms, and it was a lot cooler than this, but that's okay. They did their best.
Is this like a procedurally generated, like a Minecraft?
No, this is actually
Someone just actually intentionally made it this way?
You're not seeing the vision here, Andrew. You're not seeing the glory of
It
this.
feels a little bit
Isn't
like...
this just calming and nice to have a walkthrough? Look, you never know where it could go. There's stairs, there's...
No, correct. We've been here before.
Yeah, but we didn't go this way, so let's try this way.
This is like a No Man's Sky sort of thing.
Except that No Man's Sky, there was... Oh, where is this now? Oh, a vaulted ceiling in the depths.
Oh my god.
But there's a diving board. Do you want to go? Let's have a look.
Why is there doing that? That's like the red-blue shift in those circles.
Oh, it's because we're actually using a video camera.
Whoa!
Yeah, we can zoom in and out. It's supposed to be like found footage, but you're the one making it.
Whoa.
What do you think,
If this
guys?
was VR, I wouldn't.
That would be pretty freaky. Alley-oop!
Poop.
Into the depths. Ah, just kidding.
Not
Rewind.
allowed.
Yeah, no.
Wait, did you rewind it, or were you
game.
rewound?
If you no ice cream in the pool or what? No, that's a slide. I couldn't
a
tell what that
slide.
icon was.
Slide
I thought I was saying no ice cream. Slide.
Yeah, but that's not a slide.
It is a slide.
No way. You would have to scoot your ass like a dog trying to wipe its butt trying to get down that thing. There's no
Surely.
way.
There's no water coming out of it.
Yeah, surely you would hurt yourself. Like, even if there
can
was
hear
water,
it.
you'd slam right into the stairs. I don't know about that. That doesn't seem up to code. But you're right, there is no water. That doesn't make sense. That's not a water slide. It's just a slide above water.
It's
I went to a water park, and I didn't know what I was supposed to do. Like, you're supposed to get...
I didn't know what I was supposed to do.
You're supposed to get
He's
tubes.
just standing there.
You're supposed to get tubes to go down the slide on, and I didn't know that, and so I walked up all the way to the top of the tower, and I didn't have the tube, and they're like, you can't go on it. I went, aw. I said, is there anything here that I can go on without a tube? They said, yeah, there are 2 slides. And I didn't realize that they were racing slides. And in order to race, you gotta thrust yourself forward. That's like the deciding factor. I didn't know that. I thought it was like a normal thing, so I just sat there and waited, and the lady's like, okay, go ahead.
Move your ass.
And I sat down and I didn't move forward. And she's like, you gotta kind of push a little bit. I thought she meant at the beginning. So I kind of gave it just a nudge in order to go down. And then I got stuck. And I was just laying in the middle. And I was just thinking, like, this is rubbish. Because I'm already in a bad mood because I was told I couldn't go on the slide I wanted to. I was like, this is some horse shit. And then I sit up and I look, and the lady's laughing at me. And she's like making gestures of like, go down, just keep going. I'm like, okay. So I'm sliding my ass.
Could you imagine that was like the punishment slide for people that went up without tubes? They were like,
no, because I was racing
no.
some little kid who immediately got to the bottom, and I thought I was just too big. I'm like, this is not for grown men. Rubber duck.
Yay!
I don't approve of the rubber duck. My vision of this space is supposed to be just pools. Also, not wading pools. We're like 3 feet deep in this. I want to be able to swim down like 12 feet, maybe more. Maybe into the real depths here.
I feel like it's going to be a Mario 64 staircase one of these days.
Just keeps going.
Yeah, and we're not going to know.
Maybe this is it. Do you want to find out?
Okay.
Yeah, there is an awful lot of dry land for the pool room.
And
Are you familiar
underwater.
with the source material of this at all?
I know it's supposed to be like, oh, once upon a time, creepy internet stuff, number 47.
Well, it's like, it's a derivative
There was a
of the...
pool that people get sucked into, and they're
No, it's-
always there.
it's
and
a
it's like
it's a
yellow men's walking around
No,
going,
no.
oh, spooky.
No. This is the perversion of that. It's, by the way, we're on a water slide.
No, there's no water.
We're on a slide.
Yeah.
Well, it's just relying on my own water that I happen to bring in my swim trunks, no
You're
doubt.
so sweaty from the stairs.
Ew. Oh.
Gross. This is why you have to take a shower before you get in the pool rooms.
Yeah.
That water park I was telling you about, there was not a shower place in the whole area, and I thought, like, I can't get in then. And then I realized, no
This
one-
isn't the 90s
Yeah,
anymore.
but I guess that's just not a thing that people do. Okay, I distracted myself. Oh yeah, the source material. So it's a derivative of the back rooms. It's just the pool rooms, and it's based on like a handful of like photoshopped, photo manipulated art stuff that some artist made.
Yeah, of like office spaces and guys in hazmat suits.
Well, no, that's what people did to it. People then said, oh, I'm going to expand the lore, and then they added a bunch of guys exploring it in hazmat suits and spooky things and whatever. But originally it was just like, yes, this is a beautiful infinite space of water and nice.
I don't think that the initial conception of this was beautiful, nice. I think it was,
was, for
creepy,
sure.
unsettling.
No, it not at all. Not the initial. It did turn into that when people were like, and
No way. I
Spider
think
guy
if we were
chases you.
to, this might be one of those, what was Shakespeare actually thinking
No,
when
we're
he
gonna-
wrote
we're
Fahrenheit
gonna-
451?
Oh.
But I feel like this is like, if we could interview the guy who made the initial thing, it was like,
Yeah, Shakespeare wrote
oh,
Fahrenheit
I did it
451.
because it was weird and unsettling and it gave people the jibblies.
I really don't think the initial of this was. I think the initial was some visual artist said, wouldn't this be beautiful? Like a nice desktop background type thing, like a wallpaper. And then people said, oh yes, put this on the creepypasta forums and talk about it.
But why
And
would
they
it
added
end
like a
up in the
million.
creepypasta forums if it wasn't
Because-
creepy?
Because the backrooms is creepy. And they said, oh, this is kind of like the back room. So they added it into that mythos. And they had to make it creepy for that reason. So they're like, oh, also there's like microbacteria in the water that'll give you a disease if you enter in for too long. Look, another diving
Yeah,
board
but
into the
the
abyss.
last one that rewarded us worth anything.
Not a thing. So we're going to just move right past that. But you could if you wanted. I'm not seeing a lot of pool. I'm seeing a lot of tile. Surely this would have taken quite a bit of effort.
This
Just
is
a
like
plank.
in The Incredibles. Part.
This is some Luke, I am your father type. Look at this. Now, surely this is not, like, it's got rounded edges and everything.
Yeah,
You would slip.
for sure.
If you were going to go across this, you would have to, like, wrap yourself around like a koala.
What's the phobia of like the really big structures called?
Agoraphobia.
Is that it?
I don't know. I made that up. But it seems like it should be.
You did not make it up.
It seems like it should be. I've heard that term before. It could be a fear of yaks, for all I know.
A fear of jaguars.
Oh,
Did
no.
we live, or is this a new human?
No, now I think we lived somehow. And we're not supposed to question it, but we fell here.